That was a wild weekend. Not in the debauchery sense of the word, but in a wet and windy sense. Damn it. A bit more debauchery would probably be a good thing. If you want tales of debauchery and naughtiness, then I recommend this forum thread. I'm feeling a bit better about my school days now. It seems like all the shenanigans were pretty standard for a rural comprehensive. And since I spent a good chunk of my weekend reading single-track forum threads, you may also guess that I did not spend it riding my bike. I did, however, venture outside to unblock a few drains as the flood sirens went off in the valley thanks to Storm Brian. Our hearts bleed for Chips. From this, poor Chips came down to earth with a literal thump thanks to Brian, as his EasyJet plane from Barcelona landed on Saturday lunchtime. Arriving home from his week in the Pyrenees to wind rain and the valley's flood warning sirens going off didn't help elevate his post-holiday mood, so Sunday was spent slowly reassembling bikes, eating cheese and going to see Blade Runner. He promises that normal service will resume soon, as soon as he's finished the cheese and the 3 cases of Belgian beer he brought back the other week. To this. Lovely Todd Morden. Beer. Possibly not enough beer. Looks like the aftermath of a wet OTB incident. Rob had a weekend of riding bikes in the lakes planned, but the mood was somewhat dampened by the realization he'd left his riding kit bag in the changing room at work just as he got to Penrith. No matter though, Rob still managed to take himself out on a solo ride around Keswick, with walking boots on feet and a board base layer from his old man. What our family for, after getting completely covered in mud and sheep shit, a pasty, beer were more than required. Oh, and plethora of dirty looks from folk in the pub who wouldn't dream of getting their walking boots muddy. A good weekend indeed. These boots were made for walking. That's it. Apparently everyone else was tucked up under blankets sheltering from Brian. So, not that tough up north then. Let's leave you with some jazzy Brian, friend of STW and lead singer, aka Lord Acton. He's actually bought that lordship, so he is an actual lord. Much more fun than Storm Brian.